huge change for us. These will be joining our spring herd, so they'll hopefully be calving this time next year. So these girls have come not far from us at all. This is the first time buying directly off of this buyer. So this is a huge change for us. Some of you may know we have been buying heifers from the Republic of Ireland for decades. My grandfather started buying them and my dad continued it. And up until the last batch came home there in autumn last year. So yeah, we would normally be expecting new heifers coming home from Republic of Ireland about now, but a few different reasons why we're not doing it this year. So paperwork is getting a lot harder. They changed the rules at the end of January and have made it even more complex. They've brought in new rules. The time that the farmer has to hold them over there has increased. We're very fortunate we have a friend over there who sourced all our heifers for us, kept them, TB tested them, made sure that they were all perfect for breeding before sending them across. With everything that's happened with us back in January, Mum was she did all the paperwork, the department side of things, making sure that all the paperwork was correct for them coming across. Personally, I've never done it, I've never seen it being done. And to go and learn that and now learn the new rules, it was too much for us at the moment to take on, as well as obviously lambing and calving. Our chap over there obviously knew what we liked, but some of the ages were varied, some of the sizes of beasts were varied, and also obviously, you know, we're buying in say 20 heifers, they could all come from 20 different places, so the disease risk was getting increasingly higher. So with everything that's been going on, a combination, we've decided that we would source the heifers from this country. Like I say, these are our new girls. So they're with the bull currently, he's sat over there. Well, today is the day, don't know if you can see that, the cows are going out. Oh, it's been a long winter. So this is spring cows and calves are going out, and a bull will be going out as well. Just getting them batched up. Just getting the cows chased up to the hill now. So they're all just not far from this gate, to be honest. They knew the drill. lock up, and then we'll add the bull. Some of our spring cows and calves. As you can see, they're back out with the bull. So I've got them all divvied up into 4 different lots. The calves are all enjoying some sun on their backs. So these girls have been inside since sort of mid-January after the annual TB test, and then they calved inside. So this is the calves' first few days out. So these are all Charlie calves, and these cows are put back to the Charlie bull. Razzle's feeling the heat a wee bit there. So the bulls will be left in for 10 weeks, but we'll swap them about different lots. So they'll be with each lot for a few weeks at a time, and then they'll move on to a different lot. But it is a lovely day up here. There's a wee breeze as well, which is just keeping the flies away. Just perfect. These are some of the new additions Dad bought the other day. So these are all heifers with red limousine calves. So this is a wee group of them. He bought 5. So here's 4 of them. Mostly Simmental cross, 1 shorthorn cross. So this is 3 of their mothers. Nice big strong heifers. So these, although I'm calling these heifers, these have had their first calf, so they are now back with the bull again to have their second calf. So all of these cows in here will have limousine calves on them, because that's what we put the heifers to start with for their first calf. So these are all heifers, all had their first calf this spring. So as I say, they're back with the bull now to have their second calf. Did a really successful calving this spring, really pleased. We had 1 Caesar, which was just a big calf out of a big strong cow, but he just wasn't going to budge to come out the right weight. But majority, I would need to double check to clarify, but I would say majority of these heifers all calved themselves. So you can see here, this is all their wee calves just lying up in the sun. So it's a black limousine bull that we have, and obviously the ones that Dad's bought in, as I say, are to a red limousine. There is a couple cows as well in here. You see the odd Charlie calf there, just to make up numbers for the bulling group. A couple more there. Yeah, on the whole, I mean, calving, touch wood, I can say it now because it's over, but we had a really successful calving. 1 Caesar, as I said, we lost a calf because the cow lay on it. So calved about midnight, Dad saw it on the camera at 4, and by 7 she'd lain on it and killed it. So that was frustrating. And then we lost another calf because it had a heart defect. So he was breathing really, really quick. Vet came out and had a look, checked him and said no, his heart wasn't quite right, and within about 6 hours he died, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just one of those things, you can't help it. Other than that, very successful calving. Really pleased with how it's gone. Just with obviously everything else that's been going on this year, it was nice to just have a plain sailing, straightforward calving. So yeah, long may that continue, long may this weather continue now that it's finally here. So yeah, cows and calves back outside, back with the bull. He is over there. So this is our new bull Trojan that Dad bought back in February. These are our autumn heifers. So these girls are all in calf with their first calves, and they'll be due sort of August onwards. I think I've picked the hottest day of the year to do this in a tractor where the aircon doesn't work. So the back window's open, it's extremely loud. I've got my AirPods in, so I'm walking out on the side. So yeah, in the first field, and I am already bored, stiff. So it's, I don't know, 6 o'clock on a Saturday night. Fun. Yeah, the start of the stripy fields begin. So this was one of the first ever jobs I was given, tractor jobs I was given on the farm. And this is probably what put me off tractor work, to be honest. So yeah, so going round the silage fields and rolling the grass. So we do this for a couple of different reasons. One of them is to push down any stones that have been knocked up by the livestock that have been grazing so far, and because we don't want that stones to go through the mowers or the chopper or into the silage. So pushing down any stones, picking off any big ones that there might be. We're then also doing this because if you've got any molehills, just dodge the telegraph pole. If you have any molehills, you know you're pushing the soil down because you don't want soil in either, because that can cause a whole different array of issues too. And also, I was also told that by sort of compacting the grass slightly, you're sort of encouraging it to grow thicker, like bulkier. So yeah, a few different reasons why it's done. But the main one for us is definitely to try and prevent any damage to any machinery, and I suppose they're all very important, to be honest. So yeah, just in the first field here, and I am bored stiff. Well, today is the day winter finally ends. So this is all our autumn cows and calves, well, not all of them. First batch of them. So they've been inside since November. And they're heading out the hill. Some people think I just stand in the middle of the road for fun, clearly. This is the first batch heading out to the hill. So I'm not sure if I've said this or not, but the hill that these cows are going to is in an environmental scheme from March till yesterday. So that's why these cows can't go out any sooner. Environmental scheme is to protect ground nesting birds, such as lapwings, curlews, and the like peasies, stuff like that. We have lots of birds up here, which is really positive to see. So these girls are now heading out there, and then get the rest of them. There'll be 100-ish cows plus calves heading out here, and then we'll get ewes and lambs out as well. So bet the cows are glad to get out though, because like I say, they've been in from November, I think. So yeah, they'll stay out here now until like July, and then they get weaned, and then the autumn cows swap to our other hill where they calve on. So yeah, this is them till July. So try and get them out before it gets warmer. And they're just working away. I should add, when I say it's a hill, it's a green hill. It's not like a stony heather hill. There is parts of it have heather on. The part that the hogs are going to go to for the summer once they're clipped, it's got sort of heather, more heather on it. It's a rougher sort of bit, but nah, these girls are still getting good grass. There's plenty of this going on. So we've got this batch ready to go out. These are the last of the spring calved cows, so they're going to get a wee dehorn today, and then they'll be heading out too. So the next batch is coming from that shed up there, down the back, round, into the pass, out the other end, into the close that way, and then they'll head up the hill. As you can see, the bale barricades are still here. I am awaiting our blacksmith to get back to me with a quote for gates, crash barriers for here and up here, just to make the whole thing safer, and to save having to shift bales about 100 times a year. So Dad and I kept the road both sides, just to warn traffic, obviously, because this is a very busy road. It can be quite a nasty corner, but also just to keep the cows, make sure they go the right way. But they do know, so it's not quite so bad. And hopefully try not get run over this time. It's funny, some people just think you stand in the middle of the road for the crack. 2 groups out, and they're now meeting again, so there'll probably be some fights. Hopefully it won't be too bad. If it's a wee bit warmer, they'll maybe just go easy. Now back for the third lot. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you have enjoyed it, and thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.